on? Welcome back to Medieval Dynasty. We got episode 12 today. Should be a fun one. We've got a lot going on. We're going to be putting up a mine. It is winter. One thing I will say, the next 2 weeks, I basically got to film. So I'm back. I'm back from one trip, and I'm going to be leaving in a few days again. So a lot of filming ahead here in the next 2 weeks. These next 2 weeks, my voice is probably going to be really raspy for all the videos because I basically got to film them in the next few days. And my voice is like shot from baseball, so you know, hopefully it's okay. Also, there's some guys working next door, and they are loud as heck. So if you hear them, I apologize. Usually the mic doesn't pick them up, so we should be okay. But yeah, episode 12 today. We're gonna work on putting up a mine. We want to get some iron rolling in. That'll be the goal for the day. Get some iron rolling in and get our guys and gals working with it. Q creant for the day. The question to create interaction is: do people that you work with, maybe they're friends, do you kind of share some of the nerdy stuff you do with them? Everyone does nerdy stuff, right? So, and I kind of don't. A lot of them, you know, a chunk of my friends. Some of them do. They know I do this. You know, I play games. But like, for example, a lot of the baseball guys don't. But I want to say hi to Langer. Langer's one of the coaches that coaches with me. He's a great coach, terrific coach, really cool, really good guy. And yeah, a lot of the guys, I don't really talk to them about this kind of stuff. One reason being is because it's so unrelated. I don't want them to be like, well, why are you spending time doing that? You know, but yeah, you know, like when I'm not doing baseball, I really enjoy this. And Langer gets into this a little bit too, so I wanted to say hi to him. It's one of the first guys I've kind of talked about, you know, this side of what I do. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see if he likes the videos. But yeah, shoot a comment and say hi to him if you would like. And yeah, other than that, thanks for all the continued support. Kind of a fun Q creant. Do your friends kind of know the nerdy side of you? I'm curious, or do you hide it? But yeah, sport's been great. I do appreciate it. I have gotten to all the comments. Got to all of them in the hotel. Appreciate all of them. A lot of good stuff. And as I said, in the next probably 2 weeks, I'll get to all the comments. But if you say something in the next 2 weeks, it probably won't get implemented until like 2 or 3 episodes down the road. So just so you know. All right. Well, we are here today in town. I did a little bit of hunting. So I grabbed all of our stuff that we can sell. Oh, I'll put that up real quick. The challenges. Let's get those up so you can kind of see why we're doing what we do. But we can only sell one thing, so we can only sell fish right now. So I got the fish from our kitchen, and then for a couple days I completely switched over to where we weren't catching any fish and we just dried it all so I could sell it. So we are running a little bit lower on fish, but they should replenish it pretty quick. I got them set back to normal. Just so everyone can see what we're talking about. We got a bunch of fishing huts, and I did change it around a little bit because this is making 7. So this makes 7 1.5 times a day, and then we're drying about 8 a day. So I like that a little better. We'll still have extra fish meat for the kitchen, but they'll be pumping out more dried meat that we can sell until the honey comes out. Pretty soon we'll have the market up. That's probably one of the next things we can put up, so we'll be selling fish there. But I did make my one purchase for yesterday. We did beet seeds. Today,
How do you do?
we are almost out of money, but we are going to be selling all that fish. Let's sell him some fish. This should bring us in a fair bit of monies. Actually, I'm going to eat those ones. Let's see here. All right, yep, there's the money. As you can tell, he's got a fair bit of money on him because I did buy those seeds yesterday. All right, and then, yeah, we're kind of just going right down the order. We're not going to get... I feel like the orchard's going to be a next year thing. But we got beetroot seeds. I have cabbage seeds back at the place. We don't have carrot seeds. So that'll be my purchase for the day. And that'll be 1 field worth of carrot seeds right there. And then we can kind of continue selling our fish meat. Oh, there we go, yeah.
See you around.
The money's rolling in now. Oh, I don't want to punch anybody.
Hi, old friend.
Hey, buddy, you want some fish, don't you? Let's do that. All right, now we're looking quite a bit better. And if you remember when we left off, we weren't...
Have a nice day.
Yes, we weren't able to unlock the healing potions yet. So we're going to do that quick because we want our person making our potions. Let's see, where do I want to go? we want them making our potions over the winter, which we had to buy, right? So we couldn't do this. So we are going to unlock those, which is under, what, survival, right? Yeah. Go there. And then I like the instant ones. I don't know, just the ones I like. So we're going to do those. So there goes 500 coins. Now we can go over to our management. We'll go over to the herbalist huts, and we will tell them they can now make potions over the winter. So they'll be making those. And then over the winter, I mean, we'll have them make a bunch. I guess we can just have them make them until they can't make them anymore. I think that'll work. It's going to be a lot of potions. I mean, even if they make like 10 a day, that's more than... It's pretty much this winter is going to make all the potions we need for like the rest of the game. So let's just put them at 50%, whatever. That'll be fine. That's another thing that makes... It's a good seller. Like if you're not doing the challenges and you can kind of sell whatever you want, that'd be a good one. Let's see. I do want to come over here too. So this part of the... Let me over. This part of the story hasn't progressed. The girl that's in like the... How do I get back there? I don't remember. The girl that's in... Oh, I can get through there, okay. The girl that's in the beat-up house. And... Okay, so that hasn't progressed yet. Rob her right in front of her face. That's like the newest quest. Again, I don't even know how it ends, so we're still working on that. But I think we are looking pretty good. So we've made our purchases. We got a little money. Our herbalist is making us some potions. Let's run back to town. And let's start looking at the mine. Ooh, we can unlock lanterns. But yeah, you can see like all this stuff costs so much money. So we really need to get to... We need to get to this. That'll unlock honey. And we'll really start producing a lot of that. Then we can kind of... We'll probably switch a couple of our fishing people over to that. But yeah, honey will be our next big one. And then we can sell stuff in the market stall fairly soon. So I did pick up a couple missions from the board. We got to go back and get that. I think it's like a couple torches and some salt. I'll probably just do that off camera. It's nothing too crazy. But if you want to see what I picked up, yeah, just bringing some salt in. We got that. We got tons of firewood. I might have to put somebody on making torches, or maybe I'll do that for my thing. Oh, and I gotta get some people. We'll get the guys making some copper knives for a little bit too. So nothing too exciting there, but that'll just kind of keep the rep coming in. All right, I will meet everybody back at town. Let's get this mine going up. I want some iron tools. I want our people using iron tools. I think that'll be nice. All right, we made it back into town. Drop that stuff off before the sun goes down too much. Let's go down. We'll start looking at our mine now. I do realize for the mine, we have the mine unlocked, but if you actually if we go to our production, so we'll continue to have our people use bronze stuff. I should have kind of clarified that a little bit. I want iron to start coming in, so once we get down to here, we'll have iron and our people can just like start making stuff. We'll probably have a couple forges where at that point one will be doing the forging of the iron bars, and then if they have, if they're producing those faster than we are making tools, they'll also probably do some tools. Oh, hey, this is new, I think. Yeah, it is nice. But yeah, I just kind of want to get the mine going right now because there's some other stuff that we'll get out of there too. Let's see, what do we got here? We'll take some coins and got a little bread, some meat. Nice. We got, yeah, sure, why not? Sure, why not? A little Brewski over here. Okay, can't touch any of that. I think that looks to be about it. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. So we'll be back and forth this way a couple times, so... Oh, on the way down we could probably check out that house too. See if there's anything new over there. That sounded weird. Thought I heard somebody else walking. Yeah, and I don't, not too familiar with this area. Obviously, sometimes these places can, like, respawn stuff. Yeah, it looks like it's nothing right now. I don't know if there's like certain checkpoints in the story that do that, or if it's just after a time. I don't even know if that house is one of them, but that's all right. Let's see. Let's get the first part of this mine set up. I think what we might be able to do too is maybe when we switch over like the fishing stuff, maybe we'll have like one family fishing, just for food, and then we'll have like another one, and they'll switch over to the mine. Not too sure yet. All right, what do we got here? What is this under? Extraction, probably? Yeah. All right, let's get that. So all we're gonna do is place that down. And we should be, yep, we're close enough to our thing that this will just pull it on over. All right, mine has been completed. Now, if we go in here, right, if we were to take our pickaxe, see, you can see, we have a lot of like the normal stuff yet, right? But I think it instantly, yeah, I kind of see how there's like lights down here now. And there'll probably be a couple new paths. Yeah, like I think this one's new. What we got over here? We got some copper, some tin, more of that stuff. On the way back, I might grab some of that salt. I don't know how much salt offhand we have, but I need it for that one mission. All right, I know there's copper in here somewhere, or iron in here somewhere. But yeah, so when you put up the mine, it's kind of cool. Like, it kind of like puts up a lot of cool stuff for you. There you go. There's some iron right there. You can kind of see it's got a nice newer look to it. But yeah, the mine goes way further back, all the way back here than it did before. I like too that, you know, when you're leaving, it'll kind of like give you some put a little stuff up. It's kind of nice. I like how they did the mine thing. Okay, so now probably gonna grab some sticks and build a fire. Maybe we'll just sleep down here. Did I go? Hold on. Might have went the wrong way. Yeah, you can definitely. They put a little iron close there. Nice. Huh. But yeah, so that's our new mine. So the mine is up now. I figure out how to get out of here, and then we're gonna build a house. Oh, that is definitely 100%. I just made a circle. There we go. Let's actually follow the signs. You like how I commented, hey, there's signs here to show you the way out, and then didn't follow them? Definitely easy to get lost in here. Nice little corner crevasse there. Okay, let's do ourselves a little outdoor fire. Oh, we could do a regular fire out here. Let's do a little baby one for right now, so I can sleep. Sleep to the next day, and then we will get a house up. We'll try to find a family to open up the mine. Yeah, I don't even remember what y'all get from the mine. I want to say we can get salt. I can't remember if you get limestone from the mine as well or not. What we could do too is we could move our excavation down here, but I don't think you can get clay out of here, so we got to keep the excavation up there for now. Or for always, I guess. All right, the mine is up. I believe we're probably too far because I think. I kind of wanted to turn this into like a town center. This whole like thing we could decorate over here. I think I still kind of want to do that.
But it's just too hard.
So I was thinking of having like the mine workers kind of live over here. Make sure there's nothing crazy over here, but yeah, maybe we'll start like a A couple houses over here. I feel like this would be a pretty sweet place to live as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to carry stuff over. That's all right. We'll just kind of tuck these away back here. How's that gonna look? Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, that'd be a sweet place to live. I'd live there. Okay, so we're gonna need a bunch of stuff. Let me get this house up. I'll bring everybody back, and then we will set up our mine structure and all that, the logistics of it, and then we'll go grab a family to start working there. All right, I am in here grabbing a little extra salt. Also, it's getting us some stone. I think we got plenty of stone, but I just wanted to come in here a little bit, grab a couple things, just to make sure we're kind of topping off. And then what I'm gonna do is we are going to go finish off that house. Yeah, this big old mine's got a bunch of stuff in it. We could be down here for a while. We're gonna have some workers be doing all this for us. One of the nice things too, like, not that I use it a ton, but you know, this is empty. So let's say I want to just like throw all my, not my stone. Say I want to throw the other things in there. I can put those down. It'll just, you know, kind of ease the burden on you a little bit if you're using the mine yourself a little bit, and yeah, you're kind of like pulling some of the stone out like we are to get it into this house. Yeah, let's get this bad boy up, and then we'll probably run into town. Might run over to Skowkie. I don't think, you know, if you're new, I don't think we've been to that one yet. So maybe we'll run down there so that way people can kind of see what that looks like. Just because I know not everybody's a returner. Oh, there goes my, of course. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna need 60 straw too. I wonder how much straw we have in there. Oh, well, let's go find out. Then I don't have to pick a bunch of straw. Yeah, let's get this all set up. That way we can just move people right in here. All right. I wonder if I have a. Actually, let me go check. I don't remember if we told our people to make bronze hammers or not. I don't think we did. I might use that as my like one craft for the day, just making myself a better hammer. No, don't see one. We got more, so I won't waste the logs, I guess, on that. Oh yeah, we're gonna check straw too. Hold on. I think our people are. I mean, we don't bring in straw, but when we harvest stuff, we will. So eventually we'll have a bunch of it, but right now... Oh, yeah, I guess we got plenty right now. We haven't really started producing a bunch of animal feed yet. Hold on, let me just... I forgot I picked those 5. Okay, there we go. All right, let's do the thing. I gotta... let's see... Run down over there. We'll put that stuff in the chest away. I can't remember if those... I don't know if those chests count as being able to, like, pull from. I think they're just for personal use. I think if you put tools in there, I think they will take the tools out of there. But don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure most people do what I do, and they just use the resource storage. Oh, did that not go over? Alright. Let's get this bad boy up here. And then we can do our decor. Do our poor man's decor. And put that up. Oh man, I hope my voice lasts for the like 15 plus videos I have to make in the next 4 days. Ugh. Alright, this is gonna be... Let me do that. And this is gonna be the mine house. There we go. Gotcha. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. All right, which way are we running? We're gonna go kind of straight west. We'll see what we run into. See if there's anything interesting out here. Don't worry, all these woods are going to grow back. But yeah, I definitely early on took quite a bit of... Oh, we should do some hunting. We did take quite a bit from here early on. If I remember right, somewhere over here there's bears. Yeah, so kind of to our right. We gotta be careful we don't attract a bear. That will be our death. Oh, there he is. See you, Mr. Bear. You can go away. Is there? Looks like there's one. One for sure. I can't tell if there's another one down there. Yeah, they're always hanging out. No thanks. Is there a mine down there? I don't even remember. We can do a little exploring. I don't think so. I think it's just this lake. Yeah, this would be a sweet place to like build over or in front of, depending on the elevation and all that. All right, now we got to be kind of smart here because I don't have armor on at all. If we get in a fight, it'll be pretty vicious. I think we want to stay kind of to the north side of where the river starts bending as well, because I think the elevation starts getting kind of tough to maneuver around. As long as we don't run into any bears. Bears are something we can definitely not fight. I feel like even with full armor, it's hard to fight a bear in this game. Which makes sense. It's a bear. I'm surprised I'm not seeing anything on the ground yet. Unless I might have went past it. Something. Definitely the possibility. All right, so yeah, this is where the river starts winding. This would be a cool place to build too. This was kind of my, like, when we discussed, are we going to build on this river or the smaller winding river? The votes were more for the... Oh, I saw a bear. The votes were for the smaller river. Which way is he? He's up there and to our right. All right. But yeah, this river is super cool. It would be harder to build here for sure with elevation. I think when you think of a lot of games too, you're like, oh well, you know, like you can do work around it. Not in this game, not really. Like, kinda yes, right? You would. No, that's okay. Kinda yes. You would just have to like build away from the river a little bit more and kind of have it going around the river. But I don't think it would look very good. The game doesn't let you build on elevation much, as you've kind of seen. Yeah, this is a pretty cool area. All right, how close are we? Yeah, let's keep heading. Let's keep heading over. And I'll cut the oh, yeah, there's Mr. Bear. We'll cut the traversal out at the end once we get our people. Figured for some people this might be a new area. It's worth showing, I think. Kind of cool, more of a rocky, mountainy area. You can hear the birds. There's a lot of old beat down houses on this river too, which is really cool. I'm trying to think. No, it was I think it was here. Me and Brick built a multiplayer thing. I want to say it was there. I think it was there. And that was kind of cool. I liked that spot. We kind of just picked like a boring spot and we're like, let's try to find a spot that's like not, where am I going here? Not like super cool, but like, you know, a spot people wouldn't really think to build on and see if we could make it cool. But yeah, he built on one side of the big river and I built on the other, and I think it turned out pretty neat. Definitely got to get some fast travel going, that's for sure. The thing with that is I think if you kind of look on the north, or not the north, if you look on the compass, right, where I'm kind of spinning around on the top of the screen, I think we got to do that, like, trumpet mission. It's stuff for the king. I'm pretty sure that's how you unlock the fast travel, if I remember. Right. Not a ton of people here. All right, so we are looking for mine workers. So obviously the first one, so that's going to probably be our girl. Yep, What is she good at? Okay. And how's this guy? Oh, yeah, these two. Radomir and Dumraka. Dumroka?
Hello.
Great. We'll see you there, buddy. And we'll get a little management going here in a second. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. Look at the view. Should we go into the town? Let's go into town while the sun's up so people can see it if they haven't seen this one. So this town, again, here's where your fast travel, you kind of like plop out right here. This town's a cool one because it's kind of built into the elevation. You'll go to all of them for story stuff, which again, check out the first series. The cool thing about this one is right away you can actually come in here. And there's tin, salt, like this mine, you can come in here and it's not like stealing. And somewhere, I know there's iron in here. So there you go. So this is like a super early way to get some iron, which you can't really do much with it right away. You could sell it, I guess, but yeah, that's kind of one of the cool parts about this. This one's definitely centered around mining. That's not what I want to do. You know, that one's built around forestry. More about fishing, and then kind of the central. So they all kind of have their little theme to them. Yeah, this is the southwest part of the map, Skauki. I don't know, maybe we'll do a little story stuff. Maybe we'll find ourselves down here, but yeah, this is kind of what the town looks like, and like all the other towns, you can buy stuff. Pretty neat little area. I know, again, story stuff kind of takes you up there eventually. But yeah, that's our little brief tour of Skauki. In case you're brand new around here. All right, let's get our people. Let's get them moved into their house. We don't want their stuff going down too low. All right. Then we've got that. Mine's still under construction, right? Yeah, and you can see the mine. What's cool about that is you can get 6 people working there. Now, here's what I want to do. So, stone will probably leave. Salt, we want to get our salt from here. I'll probably do salt, copper, tin, and iron. Let's just take a look-see before we set that up. Actually, let's get our people in there. So they're happy they have jobs. Let's do that. Okay. And then let's look at, so excavation shed. Yep, we're not bringing any copper in there. Okay, so this one's pretty solid. I still like how that one's set up. Obviously, they need to be there yet. What I want to do is let's go down to our production and see what our smithy's doing right now. So they're making almost 4. That's pretty good. 4 bronze, a little over 4 bronze bars a day. So we want to make sure we're getting enough to make 4 a day. And then they're continuing to work on that. And again, we'll eventually switch this over to iron. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up to here. And let's see what we can all do. So for right now, to get in 4 a day. All right, that's not too bad. Then we want to bring in some salt. I don't know. I kind of want to salt the fish. So that's not too bad. And then, I mean, even with that left over, and they're going to get better at this too. You know, we're bringing in almost 8 iron a day, which will get us a nice little stockpile going for when we can start using iron. They're bringing in the 4 copper and tin a day, which will eventually lead to the 4 bronze bars a day, which our people are making, and then 20 extra salt. We're not salting our fish yet, but that'll get us a little bit of a stockpile of salt going. So I kind of like that. All right, and then yeah, we're not gonna fast travel because we don't have a thing. So I will meet everybody back in the village. And we're gonna have some time left, so we'll kind of see. We'll kind of see what we want to do next. I don't know if we want to pick up that mission. I don't know. I'm not too worried about that yet. we're bringing in a good amount of supplies. Maybe we'll double check and we'll see how everything's looking. Here's our peeps. Maybe we'll just walk back with them. And I believe this is where you come out of that mine. So this mine, you can go in there and you'll come in, or you'll come out where we went in before. I was kind of showing it off before. But yeah, let's go back to town. We'll sleep through the night, kind of see what's going on, where we need help and all of that. And then I think really the next big thing is probably waiting for spring. So getting to spring will be a big part of what we're doing next. But we do want to make sure we have our farm set up, or our farm like kind of where we want it by then. Poor little fox. Oh, he didn't die. All right, we'll see everybody back at town. Oh, poor little buddy. No. That's sad. All right, so we've got some time here. I just got back. I did pick up, there was two I took the roads back this time instead of cutting across. And I found two kind of turned over things. Plus I did not too much hunting. I got like 11 meat. So not a ton of hunting, couple rabbits. That one poor fox that you saw. But one of them was like this, yeah, like there's a bunch of mead bottles laying on the ground. So I just kind of want to show everybody all the cool stuff we got there. Again, nothing too crazy. It's just like where the carts are kind of turned over. How are we doing on our storage? We might have to build another food storage here pretty soon. For sure we will once the farm gets up and going. Let's get all this stuff away. Oop. Okay, I'm gonna keep the meat that I got on me. As far as coins go, I think the one had like 50 coins on it or something, so... Again, nothing too crazy. There was a couple stone axes, yep, that I found at that one spot. Alright, so I think we're doing pretty good. Let's take a look-see now at how everything is doing. I think I was just looking at it. As far as places we're falling behind, like the wood people, I think they're working pretty quick. It's just we're expanding so fast. The fishing people are kind of doing their stuff. I think we need another farmer. I'm going to go check out the pigsty as well. We'll see how much feed we have left. But otherwise, everyone else is kind of doing what they need to do. Right now, we're in a pretty good balance. So if we change stuff, if we expand one part, it's going to require expanding a couple other parts. Right now, we're in like a nice little balanced area. That's kind of why I'm thinking the farm might be a good to get one more person there. Because we want our fields to be ready to be planted in the spring, and I know it's going to take at least 2 people to plant that in the spring. Do you have? I was just looking. Yeah, you have the hay or the straw. Yeah, so the piggies should be doing pretty good. The big thing's just the feed. Yeah, so we only have 6 feed left. So I'm gonna have to figure out something with that. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with it yet. I might go. Because we don't really have much. I think we have oats, but we don't have rye. So I might tell our people to make like the last little bit of the rye into animal feed. I don't know. We'll kind of see what we want to do with that. But piggies are doing okay for now. I'm thinking that'll last probably like a day or 2 yet. So we are definitely going to need to do something about that. So what I'm thinking is... Let's see. Let's check out this guy. I think he's working on the second field, it looks like, right now. Yeah, so this field's growing. Right? This is our rye, which will give us more rye in the spring. So we got to get to the spring. We have a little bit of extra oats. Man, you know what this game really needs is like that top-up feature. I would love to be able to have... the barn worker, like make this until I have 50 seed left. Make this until there's, well, I guess this is making the seed. So yeah, maybe it'd be more along the lines of, you know, like the kitchen. Like, you're going to make something until we have 50 seed left. Because right now, that's why I don't do a lot of the breads. Like, if it takes a seed, I don't do it. Like that, those breads take flour, so I do those. But yeah, it'd be nice to be able to do that, I guess. I guess the one thing I'm thinking about this is the reason we don't use animal feed right now is because it takes what we plant. So I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna do that. Probably eventually we'll get to the point where we just have so much I can just set it and not worry about it. But for right now, we can't do that quite yet. And it's because of the challenges, which is fine. Challenges are supposed to be pretty hard. But yeah, I think we got to go get another farmer. This guy is going to need some help to get these done and then planted in the spring. It's going to be a lot. We have two guys, I think, right now. So maybe we need 2 girls. That might be pretty... Yep, 2 guys. So maybe we need to go get a couple girls. Bring a couple girls over. Because I think we're doing okay on food and all that now. Yeah, food and water is really good. Yeah, so we're in a solid state. We're in a pretty good area right here. I think if we can get a couple more farmers, that'll help. And then I think the big thing is going to be kind of hanging out until spring. All right, so where do we want to go? Should we go back to Piastovia? Let's do that. Maybe I'll grab what we have for fish and all that. We'll make another Piastovia run. We'll pick up a couple of the ladies, and we'll do a little bit more of a farm expansion. Now that because I think the mine's pretty well set for right now for what we needed to do. Because they're pumping out materials that our workers need. About 4 a day there. I think, you know what, another smithy would probably... That's probably going to be the next thing. Especially when we get to the iron tools. Yeah, we're gonna want more. So, yeah, another smithy wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's go see what we have in our resource storage. I don't really feel like cutting down logs right now. But we need 2 females and then maybe a forge family. That might be our next stuff. Let's see how we're doing here. Oh, we're at 52 logs. That's not too bad, because maybe we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone here then. We can go get a couple female farmers and then a male and a female forge worker. I kind of like that idea. And then once we get that going, the thing from there would be to make sure we have enough. Let's see. To make sure that we have enough food and everything for everybody. All right. So where were we gonna do? Oh, you know what I need? You know, put all that on hold. That might be a next episode thing now. You know what we need to do? We need to put a resource storage over here. I'm so tired of going back and forth over here. And I think this is gonna be, yeah, because I don't want to lose those things. So right here. I think this is going to be kind of the end part of the village. So let's do that. I've been wanting to do that for a while. I know I keep whining about it. Let's see. So if we do... Yeah, so we can do it there. And I kind of want to do it there. The only reason I don't want to do it here is I'm worried it's going to take those 2 spawns away from the buffalo and the deer over there. Even here kind of worries me a little bit. But I want to have that house right there. So yeah, maybe resource storage. I'm hoping if I put one here, that will not take those spawns away. Not that I've really had to do a ton of hunting lately. But yeah, I think this needs to go up. So let's do that. I'm gonna just collect a couple of the stones here. If I remember right, this is like super log intensive, isn't it? 92 logs. Dang it. I'm gonna have to go get some logs on my own. Yeah, I need I really want this to go up so we have a little bit more coverage when we're doing other things. Problem is it's gonna run through our logs again, so we're gonna have to do a cut. I'm gonna have to go get like 40 logs. I know our people are making some right now. I guess we could just wait a day, but then I mean we still want to get that house up anyways. Yeah. Is that gonna look okay right there? So So we could have it kind of swoop around here. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Once it goes up 2, we can always move it if we want it down here a little bit more. All right, yeah, I think that'll be okay. Man, do I want to chew through my logs, or do I want to? I kind of want to put the forge stuff up. I know we're kind of. If I put that up, that'll lead to that. The problem is we just gotta wait a couple days to get some more materials in. I guess I gotta go chop down some logs. Decisions. Yeah, I mean, even with that resource storage up, if both of these are resource storage 3, I don't know if we have complete coverage over the village. Like, we might need to put another one up in the middle or something. But I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, and I can afford it. I don't know if you see what I did there, but... Okay. Let's see what we can do. I'm thinking logs. Let's get that bad boy up. Maybe we'll just do a cut here. Ooh, that's a lot. Maybe we'll do a cut. I'll go grab more logs. We'll get this up. Can we get all that up before the end of the episode? I think so. I think we can do a resource storage, one more forge set of stuff. And then, that's what we're doing next episode. Well, next episode has been settled. That's nice. Yeah, I think if we can get this resource storage up, we should probably put another food storage up over here eventually too. We'll get there. Maybe I'll just put one up there, and that would be just because we would just need the storage. We don't need it up over here, but just to have a little bit more storage. But yeah, then the other couple things that we want to get up, and then I think we'll be pretty good. Oh man, now we got next episode. Get that market up, then we can just start selling our stuff right away. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna go knock down some trees. We'll get these up. Should I? Let's put these up so everyone kind of knows where they're gonna go. Nope. Where is you? Where is you? Smithy. Again, we're gonna kind of do the. I guess I'm gonna kind of do the side by side thing, and then you guys can just pretend it's like one. it's, you know what I mean? Pretend it's just one forge. Yeah, I'm gonna put up. Is there any rocks around here? Let's see if I can get 4 stone real quick. We can at least get that base layer up. And I've picked it clean pretty well over here, which I don't really have to be doing. We got a lot of stone, but. Yeah, this will be the little forging area, right? Pretend it's 1. We might have to move it. I see it's not perfectly even. And over here, we were thinking of another house. Let's see if that's going to fit. Oh, yeah. On the water. Yeah, the thing is... There's a couple trees right there, so, like, we're not going to give them much of a yard. Yeah, that gives them a little space. That tree will probably come out, because there'll probably be a pathway going that way. Yeah, we'll need a bunch of logs for that, too. All right, give me a second. I'm going to go deforest the area over here. We'll get this stuff up. We'll get some people in, and we'll finish up with some management. And then we can get ready for the market stalls next episode. That's pretty exciting. Ooh. You know, always get in some hunting. Beautiful. All right. We just woke up in town. I ran over. I was a little encumbered. We've got a bunch of stuff on us, so we're going to turn in some missions. Then we're going to buy and sell some stuff. Our people are really starting to pump out the fish meat. You can see in the upper right, so some of these missions, I did have to go and change and I can't remember if I did this on camera or not. But so what I did was, right, because we can't craft these knives ourselves. Oh yeah, okay, I already took it off. So basically what I did was I took a picture of this, and then I took all of these percentages off, and I just put it on copper knives so that they would just finish it up quick. And then I was kind of just watching it, and once they, again, I really want them to have that bell ride thing to where I wish I could tell the smithies, like I took all those percentages off, but then I kind of had to watch it. I wish I could take everything off and tell them, all right, copper knives, top up to 11, and then once they get to 11, you know, they stop making them. That would be awesome, because I think they made one extra by the time I like got back or whatever it was. So either way, not like the biggest deal in the world, but man, if they put that in this game would really, really change and it'd be awesome. Hey buddy, I got some stuff for you. You sleeping? Oh, so this is a salt. So again, we had a bunch of salt left over from in our chest. Plus our mine people are getting salt now. Yep, there's your salt. I think it's 62 salt. 400 coins for 62 salt. Heck yeah.
How do you do?
Oh, I'm back. But yeah, so these are the knives. So again, super easy. Took like a day. And then I just switched everything back. I can't remember if you'll see it on camera or not. Probably depends on how long this goes to. So I'll keep my eyes open. Yep, yep. Ooh, 1,200 coins for 11 knives. And then this one, same thing. I did have to unlock the torches. I know this one's not on camera. Let's see. What is that? Torches under... I forgot where it's at. Wooden bowl. Copper knife. Yeah, you see I had to go in and get like the copper knife. I don't know. It's somewhere in here. I don't know where torch is, but I'd unlocked the torch, and then I had our workshop person just make a bunch of torches. That went super fast. So let's turn these in. Wait,
see you around.
Is this not him? No, it says it's him. Oh, sorry, buddy.
Oh, it's you
He's gonna
again.
hate me. Wait. Okay. Apparently. Dang it. No, that's not what I did.
See you around.
Okay, so this is the guy to turn this into. Let me see if maybe he's got to like go out. Hey, buddy, I got some torches and stuff.
How are you?
What the?
Have a good day.
I don't know. We'll put that on. Do you want to talk about it now?
Hello there.
Opinion. Huh.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Quartermaster. Yeah, it's him. It's not letting me do it. Do I gotta like do one of these? I don't know, whatever. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know if that one's a little bugged or what's going on, but it's not letting me turn it in. So that's fine. Again, our people made what I picked up a lot of fish. Yeah, 130 and 92. So they're really doing well with the fish now. So I'm gonna talk to this guy quick because we are gonna buy something from him. And today what I want to buy, you can see we've already sold a bunch of fish to him. He's gonna be the fish guy. I want to make sure we get rye coming in. So I'm gonna probably buy a bunch. So I want to at least buy the 50. I think I might buy like 100, which I know is pretty expensive. But we can have our guys turn that into animal feed if need be. Plus this should be, yeah, we're doing pretty solid. Our guys are really bringing in the fish. So when we open up the market next episode, that's going to be awesome. Look at all this money we're racking up now. You and that is awesome. We're up to 4,600 coins. So the fish business is taking off. I think we're doing pretty solid there. All right, let's look at our people. So we did our one transaction for the day. Oh, I need a drink of water. Oh, hold on. I'm stupid. 43 sticks. I only have 32 sticks. All right, give us a second here. Let's go grab some sticks. Looks like a nice stick. Yeah, that would. Sorry if you were just yelling at your iPad or monitor or whatever, like you idiot. You know, there's a reason you can't turn it in because you don't have everything you need. All right, a couple more sticks here. Just cleaning the place up a little bit. There's gotta be a couple sticks in here. Yeah, that would now make sense. All right, I'm gonna clean up your yard here. Give me a stick. Another stick laying around here? No? No? Come on. Watch there just not be a stick for a mile. There's one. Okay, now I think we're in business here. There we go.
Good luck.
464 coins for that. Yeah, that was super easy.
My mouth's dry.
Yep. We'll get you a drink, buddy. Oh, I should have kept a couple fish for myself. Oh, that's okay. All right, so we need a family for the forge, 2 female farmers. That is the goal.
Hello. Have a good day.
I'll do it this way. Ooh, you're actually pretty good. You're less so. Ooh, you suck. Okay. Not very good production guys here. All right, well, we'll take you. Oh, wait. Oh, so hold on. What was this guy? Oh, he's 30 though. How old are you? Yeah, you're 24. That's fine. Okay.
How do you do?
All right, so you two are gonna run the forge.
Does talking to myself make me crazy?
Excellent. Let's get those people in. Empty house, yes, and hold on, let's that and hold on. I like doing it the other way. So we got our house here. There we go. Okay. And then we've got our forge. So our smithy here is open. Beautiful. All right. Now, they're going to make just bars. I guess we can have them make iron bars now, too. So we're going to have them do all the smelting. So this will be like the smelter. Now we got to kind of even this out best we can. Let's see what happens when we go up to like 20. Yes, here. How much do these go? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, if we could do, let's say 3 iron bars a day, that'll be pretty solid. 3 bronze. Maybe we don't even need that many right now, because we're going to switch all of this over eventually. Can I get you up to 4? Nope. Let me get a little bit more there. That's pretty close. Okay, I kind of like that. So that'll bring in some bronze bars that will let these folks make all the tools, right? So they're no tool. Hammer. Should be hammers in there. All right, well, I'll go back and figure that out later. Are we not making hammers? They have a hammer. Yeah, I guess not. All right. So let's fix that right now. So you're gonna be removed, and then we need to add the bronze hammer, which we haven't unlocked yet, I guess. Okay, hold on here. Getting there. Lots to do. Production. Yeah, I guess we didn't. There we go. All right. Sorry, I know there's a lot going on right now. Let's get you added in. Bronze hammer. There we go. Yes, and then... Okay. I'm gonna add that up there a little bit. Okay, so let's see. How are we doing here? We could do... Let's get up everything here. And then, where's some of the big ones? Axe, knife, pickaxe, sickle should be fine. Yeah, let's do Let's do it right there for now. That's not too bad. Now we got smelting and production line of making tools. Excellent. I might even fast travel here. I'm going to pick up one lady right now for the farm. Let's do... I want her... Yes, farm shed. And she's going to... So she'll live with Zygmunt. So let's have her do that. And then let's find his house. Let's see. Farm. Nope. There we go. Manage assignment. And then we'll get her living over there. Okay. Perfect. Let's try that out for now. Maybe that'll be okay. All right. Well, I think we're looking pretty good. We'll see how that goes. I might go grab one more female. I'm not sure. But I think when we come back, it'll probably be like the day before spring. So I'll do a little bit of management, a little bit of balancing. Anything that is major, I'll let everybody know. But yeah, I think when we come back, it'll be like the first day of spring. And then we'll really be getting into a lot once spring rolls around. We got to make sure our farmers are doing everything they need. Yeah, and I might go grab one more female. If I do, I'll let everybody know at the beginning of next episode. The other thing before we go I want to look at is we're going to see what this is all about. I want to say this unlocks fast traveling, which I really, or for our place, which I really want to do. Yeah, let us name our stuff. Let me see. Gracious. That's why I originally asked for building materials. Sure. All right. This is probably like a lot too, if I remember. Let's see. Seasons left. So we got a bunch. Yeah, it is quite a bit. Well, we're kind of making our way there, though. Logs might be the big one. We might not be able to expand as fast while we do this, but all right, that's fine. Okay. Well, I think we're looking good. We got market. We'll make the market next episode, and we'll kind of go from there. I think everything's coming out nicely, though. If there's anything you'd like to see, let me know. Otherwise, check out the link for the Discord description. A lot of fun stuff going on over there. But otherwise, with all that being said, hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Go out there and be a good person. It's not that hard, and I will see you on the next one.